1. Hello everybody, what's up? CaptainTurbo here, and welcome back to Let's Play Crash Bandicoot Free Warped. And we're just doing more relic and gem hunting at the moment, I'm afraid. Not really a whole lot to say in that respect. I've pretty much been doing this a lot recently. But it is currently the 19th of December, and the part 11 is set to go up tonight, which means I need this part ready for Thursday, because I still haven't beaten this game entirely, and quite honestly put, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't getting fucking bored to death of this game at this point. I mean, a lot of people like it. If this was Crash 2, I would have done this, you know, in my own time, but just between not particularly a massive fan of this game and just real life in general, this has just not been a very fun thing to do. But yeah, as you can see, I'm keeping things sped up for now. The plan at the moment is, because, you know, I don't mind the game being sped up, but fuck me, it messes the audio badly. I mean, you don't really want to listen to the good music, admittedly very good music in this game at like 2 times speed or whatever, so I'm probably just gonna like, you know, put like the soundtrack in over this as well. You know, so you won't be hearing the sound effects, but you at least get decent thing. And you saw me pause and leave there. Same thing happened actually that happened earlier in the Let's Play. I ended up breaking the vehicle, the jet ski thing, whatever the hell it is, and unfortunately it was like right at the end, so I was gonna miss one box. I think I did the exact same thing as I said earlier in the earlier part. I can't remember when. So yeah, I had to do that entire thing again, which is always fun. So yeah, I have like 2 more parts after this to do commentary for. Here's the thing, I actually do have like tomorrow for a good couple hours to myself, so I should be able to finish the commentary I'm missing there. But you never know what's going to crop up in real life, so unfortunately, you know, even though that is the plan, I'm probably just going to do one tonight just to make sure I have this ready for Thursday. And obviously I'll do the next 2 parts tomorrow if I've got the time. But to be honest, guys, I am thinking of either live streaming the ending to this game. You know, whether I do that public or not, I don't know. Either live streaming it public or like doing a session with my friends, like a hangout session or something like that. I'm not entirely certain. Because I'm not gonna lie, guys, yeah, like I said, I am fucking bored of this now. Really, really, really fucking bored. Oh, Christ. This is like the last thing I really need to do of the current projects. You know, I've got a lot of stuff. You know, everything else is finished. You know, everything's done. Pokemon Emerald, finished that recently, like a couple weeks ago. You know, everything else in between is done. You know, the next year worth of content is finished, apart from this fucking Let's Play. You know, that's what I get for completely forgetting to 100% the game and only doing like the basic playthrough. At least I think I mentioned in like part 6 at the end, I was gonna actually pick up where I left off and you know, live stream like the 100% and stuff. But I just really didn't fancy doing that, so I don't know at this point what I'm gonna do. If I get this part out, then I've still got an entire week to get commentary and still record the rest of it. Hey guys, I hope you've all been well anyway. As I say, it's the 19th of December right now, 2017, just to clarify, you know, this will be going up on the 21st, this wasn't like 2016 or anything like that. Yeah, it's coming close to Christmas. Everything's starting, you can see there, one box is always a pain in the ass. It's the worst feeling in the Crash games, actually, is when you miss something like that. Yeah, just win, actually. Steam sales on in a couple days. I will be picking up a bunch of stuff that I'm looking forward to playing. We will be doing... I have got the second straw poll for the Crew's Choice stream going up. Because we actually had a lot of fun last week, and we had Metal Gear Solid 2, which is the first time I've ever played it. And apparently I pulled off a speedrunner's trick without even trying to. Like I said, playing the game completely blind, so I had no fucking idea what I was doing. And somehow I managed to pull off a 1 in 1,000 chance of something. There was a quick kill on the first boss, I can't remember her name. But I also, in terms of Crash, I actually just finished the Insanity live stream sessions I was doing, because I was, if you're wondering why I'm killing myself, because I'm going for the box stream, obviously. I was actually planning on like 100%ing Crash 2 at the very least of that, but honestly, I just wanted that live stream done as well. That was a long time coming. I haven't actually streamed that since my birthday, around about that area, which was like 5 months ago at the time of this recording, I believe. No, 4 months ago, sorry. It might be a bit longer though. And I got that done, so I've had a lot of Crash to do recently, so that's like pretty much why I've been kind of meh about doing all this. You know, it also didn't help that I figured I'd actually already beaten the entire game and finished everything, so... you know, and as I've said before, yeah, I could very easily just talk about the game, I suppose, but here's the thing. This is gem and crystal hunting. You've seen me do this before, and it's fucking... I don't know, I just really kind of wish I'd fit it. Even editing it still be long, is that, you know, you get pretty much the same amount of time with it either being edited down or just sped up. It really doesn't matter which I do, so you kind of fucked either way with that. But it's kind of my thing here, and I don't know why I left this in, probably again, just because I couldn't be fucking bothered at this point. I actually don't know what I was doing at this point. I think I was maybe checking just to make sure that I could actually get both gems in like one run here. I can also tell you at the time of this recording that I am actually about 86% done with the game. Will I be going for 105%? I'm not promising that. If 105 is how you get the best ending, that's fine, I'll do that then if I have to. But quite honestly, I'm just looking to get the best ending at this point. If it's 100% to 105%, whatever percentage it is, I'm going for it at that point. At the very least for speed up shoes now, it does make everything a lot faster. But yeah, I suppose I could take this time to talk about the upcoming year. Like I said, tomorrow I want to get this done. I actually want to start a few things that'd be up for like the year afterwards. I'm not going to talk about what those are, but they're going to be a lot of longer projects. But yeah, you guys have got plenty to come up. You know, you've got a bunch of platforming stuff and everything like that. You got some smaller stuff like less than roughly around 10 parts and stuff. Those should be interesting, they should be good. I've played a lot of the games since then that are going to be Let's Plays, and I can do them a lot better. But I still think those Let's Plays were, at the very least, decent. I'm going to be perfectly honest, guys, I know I'll say this right now. This has arguably been my worst Let's Play since Final Fantasy 16. I was going to say 16 then, but no, I meant 6. Just be careful with these levels, by the way. To be honest, you're probably going to be alright. I mean, you've got checkpoints all over, but it's when you gotta do them with, like, time trials and stuff. Obviously, that's when it gets a pain in the ass. Obviously, with time trials, you are given more, and they seem to fall down a pit. Oh, I remember this. This took me fucking forever. Mainly just due to the fact that this is something I really don't like with Crash games, is backtracking. I hate it. I think it's one of the worst features in the game. Unless it's like a boulder level or a chase level or something. Or just, sorry, I should just say chase level in general. You know, they're always badly designed with the backtracking because it just doesn't work correctly. Especially, I mean, if it was just like a straight path with no obstacles and stuff, fine. That'd be fine. But when you've got obstacles like enemy placements and fucking bottomless pits and stuff like that, it is a massive, massive detriment. Well, to the game's quality anyway. And how that hit me, I don't fucking know. Unfortunately, it sends me right back over here. So yeah, I spent a long time in this level. If I do decide to just, like, do the rest of the game, like, in a natural Let's Play instead of, like, a stream or a hangout session, I will probably just edit everything but the true run out, I suppose. You know, no more speed up or anything like that. Here's the thing, 86%. I know what I'm missing at this point. I'll see how long things take me, but again, I'm really hoping I can get this done before 20 parts at the very least. I mean, I didn't think Crash 3 would take 15 parts, let alone even more. Sorry, I should say even 10 parts actually, but then again, there's so much to fucking do, like that. I suppose I overestimated myself and I underestimated the game's length. Honestly, I didn't even have this much of a hassle when it came to recording GTA 3, which obviously you guys haven't seen yet, but yeah, this has been a trial to do, and unfortunately not a time trial. Apparently the rocket has a weird physics thing here where you know, you let loose the Wumpa fruit and it sends you backwards, which I suppose, what is it called? Not a ricochet? It's not a ricochet, is it? Whatever you call it, backlash or something like that. Yeah, so what I'm doing here is I'm getting the checkpoint. I'm going to use the rocket launcher to do that and head back and then go around, because it is literally just getting these things on the backtrack that's always a pain in the ass. And like I say, the backtracking is what cost me most in this fucking level over anything else. Again, I apologize as well if I sound a little awkward. I'm basically doing this at not the most opportune time, but I just want to absolutely make sure that I have this part ready to go for Thursday. You know, like I say, I'm supposed to have some free time tomorrow, but you know, anything could crop up, so... You know, if things do crop up, at least that gives me another week almost to get the other two parts done for commentary and stuff. But yeah, I suppose, you know, other things I'll probably be doing in the next year. I'm going to be doing a lot of longer stuff in terms of length, like, you know, mainly RPGs and stuff, or just longer games in general. You know, I don't actually have much, like, in terms of retro games lined up. I've got one old childhood favorite of mine. The only other one that could be considered retro that I'm considering doing is Sonic Mania. But that's not going to be for a while, obviously. I suppose I'll probably try and do one of the other stories in both Shovel Knight and Freedom Planet. Maybe, anyway. Freedom Planet, definitely, because that's just more... I've actually played through as both other characters at least once, so I know what I'm doing. Shovel Knight, I haven't actually played anything other than Shovel of Hope, which is the main campaign, by the way, in case you're wondering. In terms of retro, that's pretty much it for me for a while. And of course, when I do go back to Crash, I'll be doing Crash Team Racing, but fuck doing 100%. I'll probably just do the main campaign, and then I'll, like, show off the main ending as well. You know, I'll just get, like, a fucking save file downloaded or something. Because I've never even 100%ed that in my own time, let alone doing it for a Let's Play. And plus, you don't want to just see fucking driving around like that forever. I'm not HD Central, guys. You see, all the crystals I've gotten, I think I had like 28, 25, 20 something anyway, of the relics, I should say. Alright, so I guess I'm going for the box gym here, and I'm already fucking that up. Or did I miss a box? Unfortunately, with the speed up, I can't actually tell very well. I don't like where they put the clock in this stage, though. It's right behind an enemy, so you basically got to be very careful when picking that thing up. Yeah, I'm just thinking of all the stuff I'm going to be doing. If I take deaths like that, it means I've missed the box, but I actually did see myself miss that box. But yeah, I had a lot of the stuff I'm going to be doing soon. RPGs, god, they're going to take forever, but I'm going to be doing it in, like, session implements, like, either... Alright, so I'm going to spoil something here. One of the Let's Plays I'm going to be doing is Skyrim. But obviously that's a very fucking long game, especially since I want to do a lot in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm either going to do it in like 20-part supplements, or what I'm going to do is leave off wherever a story or a big story finishes off. Like, say if I did like the Brotherhood Guild quest, you know, and that cost me like 15-20 parts, then I'd probably end that Let's Play there and pick it up again later on. That type of deal. Obviously, it's still continue towards the single Let's Play, but it'd be in increments instead of like one long session, so, you know, it isn't like oversaturating my channel with just that. But obviously this is stuff in, for the year after this. You know, so this is like for year 6, essentially. But as I say, Skyrim's just one of the games I got planned. But like I said, a lot of them like RPGs, so that's actually going to be happening a lot, is the whole like 20 video sessions sort of thing. Instead, you know, it's just better than having to break things up or only just restricting myself to like Let's Plays I can do in 30 parts, which is what I've been doing for the last 12 months. I'm just looking at the time here. Still got fucking 7 minutes to talk. Alright, what else have I got to talk about? Oh yeah, I suppose I could mention some other games I'm thinking of doing anyway. I'm thinking of picking up the second SmackDown game, which is Know Your Role, I think, for the PlayStation 1, I think it was. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm gonna try and do something with that like I did with the first SmackDown game. Again, spoiling things here, but I think I already spoiled it before. That is coming up probably in the next couple months. I'm planning to do like a playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles, but it will primarily just be the story. I'll be honest, I love Xenoblade, but I'm not a fan of like the side quests and stuff in that game. I think they're really fucking boring, because it's all a bunch of fetch quests and stuff like that. You know, it's really not that interesting. I'm thinking of picking up, because like I said, the Steam's Christmas sale is going to be in a couple days. In fact, if I get the thing up, I can probably tell you exactly how long it's going to be, because there's a website called, well actually, just type in like next Steam sale, and it'll tell you in exactly the amount of time the next Steam sale is. And it's not confirmed, like a confirmed thing or anything, but it's never been wrong so far. So yeah, we're 45 hours and 16 minutes away from the next Steam sale, so just over 2 days. Oh no, sorry, just under 2 days actually now. And yeah, hopefully I'm going to be picking up Final Fantasy 14 if it's a decent price. And if it is a decent price, I will be doing a little bit of streaming of that, probably sometime in the next 12 months. I want to play it a little bit in my own time first, of course. I did try it out once when they had like a weekend trial thing, and I enjoyed it, but you know, it wasn't exactly something I wanted to pay for a month, but I didn't exactly have enough money to be doing that. But I have a little bit more money at the moment, so I can do that a bit better now. I'm not rich or anything, but I can at least afford to pay that for a couple months if I wanted to. Obviously, I've got the Mega Man Marathon thing going on right now. That's been going well, but unfortunately from here on out, Mega Man 6 through 10, I will be blind. Oh, Mega Man 11, by the way, fucking... was so fucking happy with the reveal that I actually watched that Mega Man live stream, and oh boy was I fucking really overjoyed with that. So yeah, I'll be picking up that next year. What else is there? Yeah, I've still got the other stuff, like the big stuff. I'm gonna hopefully be finishing off Shantae before the end of this year. You know, and what else is there? Dragon Age and FF15 obviously is gonna take a bit longer, but I can at least say they will definitely be beaten by next year at the very least. Hard to believe though that I started Dragon Age over a year ago though, but I've only done, actually thinking about 12 hours into that game, and I've let a lot of the story play out, but to be honest, I'm thinking of just like main questing it at this point now, and just save the other stuff for like Let's Play if I ever get around to that. So yeah, I believe we got some backtracking here, at the very least as soon as I finish the level, of course. So if I turn around and shoot this, yeah, this is where I pick up the red gem, I believe, in a moment. So yeah, to get the both gems in this level, obviously you need to get to the end of the main level first, which actually isn't too far away now. Just break all the boxes you can. Hold on to the fucking machine as long as you can as well. It just makes it a lot easier dealing with the enemies. I think this is the last one we need that for, though. Honestly, the machine, I'm going to call it the jet ski, even though it's not. The jet ski is the only thing that can break the red coils, or whatever the hell it is, seaweed. I'm not sure what the hell it's supposed to be. Which is why I've had to restart a couple of times on these levels, is because that thing breaks. Right, so you get a silver exclamation box. I think I've mentioned that before, but they will, basically any boxes that are basically just like polygons and stuff will be filled in and will become real, and you can break them as any other box, but you need to press that exclamation metal box first. So I'm heading back the way I came. Thankfully I took care of all the enemies, so I don't think any of them respawn. Unfortunately, any other like obstacles along the way, like these jet fans here, obviously those will still be there. You can't do anything about those, sadly. But you just want to head back down here, and go over to the right, and you will see the TNT box that was actually not filled in earlier is now full. You can blow it up by touching it, and you can open up the red gem path. Now this is a little bit awkward and a little bit tricky, but thankfully it's actually quite short. The first thing you need to do is head down this tube. Easier said than done, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Crash gets stuck. Occasionally Crash will get stuck upon entering these things. I don't know why. The hitbox is a little bit awkward. Alright, so we're through there. Alright, this is definitely a fuck you section. Unfortunately, it's a little bit harder than it actually looks, especially with the momentum. From what I understand, the remake it's a little bit easier because the gap underneath the bottom one is so big that you can actually just swim underneath them. You know, you'll be fine, and that was definitely my fault. Got the fucking puffer fish here, definitely an annoyance. Alright, got nitros and everything. Obviously the nitro box at the end is right next to the red gem, so you know you'll be able to get both the red and the silver gem next to each other, which is just convenient. Alright, just let these things explode, and then we can head off to the end of the level, and we can actually probably end the part soon as well. Yeah, just a little under a minute. Well, about 45 seconds. I guess what I do want to apologize for, you know, going off on a tangent and stuff here, because I really wasn't expecting to do this tonight, but I really needed to get this fucking commentary done so I got it for Thursday. Hopefully tomorrow, if I do have the time, I will have more to talk about in terms of regarding the game, instead of, you know, just going off on tangent after tangent. But thank you for putting up with me for this, and you know, I apologize for a lot of this shit that I do in these Let's Plays, especially this one. But I'll probably go more in that tomorrow if I do this. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part. But until then, guys, sayonara.